over 900 days has gone since the last time Barcelona played at the Camp Nou. We've been waiting. We have heard delays, issues with the stadium. We were given false sense of reaction. Some of us thought we'll be back at the start of the season, middle of the season. Who knows? But in the end, ladies and gentlemen, since the year of 2023 was the last time Barcelona played at the Camp Nou, and be waiting. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in our home stadium. It was a game that many Barca fans have been waiting for. Ever since Bilbao ended up embarrassing us during the summer with the Nico Williams thing, we've been waiting to run this fade. And unluckily for them, they had to play us at the worst time because we were back in our stadium. 45,000 people, not at full capacity, but damn was it good to be back in our stadium. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar Talks Football. And ladies and gentlemen, La Liga is back. The international break is dead. We are back to get our crown. And ladies and gentlemen, we saw a performance today. The 10 out of 10 performance I wanted to see. Beautiful goals. Some might be fraudulent. We don't care. 4 goals scored. Clean sheet. Ladies and gentlemen, clean sheet. When was the last time Barcelona kept a clean sheet, ladies and gentlemen? I've actually forgotten. Joan Garcia comes back on the lineup. And coincidentally, guys, our defense looks 10 times better. It's as if this guy is now one of the best, if not the best goalkeeper in the world right now. I've been telling people, I told people, Joan Garcia coming back in this team is more important than any other player. And he proved it today. But before we get into all of that, guys, let's just get straight, go in on this match preview. So, ladies and gentlemen, my man Flick on the first game at the Camp Nou went with this lineup. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, chat. When I saw this lineup, I had questions. A lot of questions. I was wondering what my manager was thinking. Look at our defense. Martin, Kobashi, Alejandro Balde, and Koundé. I'm sorry, man. That did not give me any confidence. But you know what gave me confidence? Seeing this man in goal. Joan Garcia in goal. That reminded me that, no, don't worry, Omar. Everything is going to be all right. Because my man, he was on smoke today. He didn't have to do a lot of work. But when he was called upon, he did his job. And you know what? I am so happy. Almost brings a tear to my eye. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. That midfield, I'm surprised because I thought Casado would start in this game. But then again, once again, Casado doesn't start. Eric Garcia, who, let's be honest, he's been the most improved player in this entire squad. Played in defensive midfield. And he wasn't bad at all, to be honest, right? But the attack today, Ferran Torres, he started today. Rashford wasn't available after what happened. We already knew he wasn't going to be available thanks to, leaving training early. Ferran Torres came in today. Lewandowski continued today. I knew he was going to start. Lamine Yamal on the right. And listen, the lineup wasn't bad except from the defense. I didn't have a problem with the rest of the squad. But right away, the moment the game started, guys, we were on their necks, bro. Seconds. We're talking like the first 30 seconds, bro. We're already creating chances. We didn't look like we were going to score after 30 seconds. It was beautiful to watch. I enjoyed the intensity. You could tell the players were excited to be back in the stadium. They were excited to be back in the real stadium, right? And we were playing out of our necks. And we got rewarded when we got the early goal. Thanks to man like Robert Lewandowski getting back to this lineup and getting back in his score sheet. 4 goals in his last 2 games for Barcelona. The golden touch, the finishing. This brother will be 99 years old, guys, in crutches, in a wheelchair, bro. And if you put the ball in the right area, brother, the guy is finishing, bro. The finishing never leaves. And he proved it. What an amazing goal. And listen, at the end of the day, Unai Simon was an absolute fraud, bro. He should have saved it, but he didn't. That's not my problem. That's Bilbao's problem. At the end of the day, 1-0 up. And honestly, we looked like we were gonna run out of sight in this game. We looked like we were gonna run out of sight. We were creating more chances, but things kind of slowed down a little bit. Bilbao started to gain their groove. They started creating chances, but really, they didn't really test us enough, right? They had a great chance. I think Gomez had an amazing shot, right in front of Joan Garcia. What a save! What a save, bro. That is the kind of chances that I'm talking about. This is why we missed Joan Garcia. For saves like that. Absolutely incredible. It was so comfortable. Like, I didn't feel any pressure defensively today because of how comfortable I felt with Joan Garcia being in the goal. But honestly, I feel like we were very, very wasteful as well. We had a few opportunities here. I mean, I feel like the long passes today, the through passes today were amazing, right? And Yamal today, for me, arguably the man of the match. I'm sorry. He cooked today. Absolutely amazing. He made a lot of great passes, got 2 assists today, right? And not to mention, he wasn't wasteful in front of the ball. He wasn't being wasteful. He was passing when he needed to pass. He was dribbling when he needed to dribble. He was doing his thing. And in the end, he set up the second goal. Man like Ferran Torres, getting an opportunity, took a shot once again. And this was a terrible shot, by the way. Terrible shot. Shot straight at the keeper. And Unai Simon, once again, fraudulent. But it doesn't matter. It went off his hand. It went in. 2-0 right before halftime. We go 2-0 up at the end of the first half. And I'm over the moon. I'm thinking, listen, man. 2 goals, 2 Fugazi goals. Doesn't matter, bro. We are winning right now. And we have been comfortable, right? Second half starts. The intensity doesn't stop. Within 3 minutes into the second half, we're 3-0 up. Fermin Lopez. This guy, bro. He is better than Dani Olmo this season, bro. He needs to start. Like, when Pedri and De Jong are back, bro, Olmo needs to hold bench, bro. He needs to hold bench until he finds that form that we signed him for last season. Because he was trash today. I'm sorry. He was trash again today. Trash. Right? But Fermin Lopez wasn't. Got his goal. Amazing pass. Right place, right time. Finishing 10 out of 10. Got the third goal. And listen, it was comfortable. In the end, Bilbao got a red card. Many people are going to say, people find it controversial. Like, is it a red? It's not a red. Look, I think it was a red. I'm not going to lie. Because you guys have to remember, guys, it's the intent that matters. You understand what I mean, right? A lot of people don't understand that in the games, right? This is why sometimes when people see like a player going one-on-one and a player tackles and people think it's the goal-scoring chance that's the reason he got sent off. No, it's the intent. If the player is not going, it doesn't get anywhere near the ball, or he has no intention of getting near the ball, just trying to take the man out, that's a difference. That's a straight red. And that is what that red card was about. Many people don't realize. He was never going to get near the ball. Him tackling Fermin Lopez, that was an intent to take out Fermin, not the ball. And that's why he got sent off. So, just to kind of put it out there. But in the end, they were down to 10 men. They didn't really have their case. In the end, it was comfortable. We were just relaxed, right? We were having our opportunities. We could have scored more. I think, Yamal, he did well, man. He was amazing. He wasn't selfish today. He wasn't doing like a lot of the stuff he was doing last weekend where he was trying to like score the fancy goal and all that. You could see today he was trying to produce. He was trying to produce a lot of chances. He was trying to he was raising his head to find other players in better areas to score. And he gave another opportunity again to Ferran Torres, bro. And this guy, I know he scored today, but I keep telling people, he's a bench player. He's a bench player. He is not a starter, bro. I'm sorry. This guy should not be starting for Barcelona, okay? When all these guys are back, he needs to be back up to Lewandowski. He got a great chance to put it on a plate today, Lamine Yamal for Ferran Torres. He should be scoring that. Missed the first one, missed the second one. Absolutely awful. But in the end, he got his second goal, right? Once again, bro, Lamine Yamal, bro, fucking hell. He was just absolutely cooking the Bilbao defense. And they made a beautiful pass. And I thought at first it was offside, but when I look back, I was like, oh, it was onside. In the end, he took his chance, thought he was going to hit it. Honestly, I thought Fernandes was going to shoot past the goalkeeper again. But this time, he actually placed it in the right area. 4-0, comfortable. Amazing performance. What a way to return back to the Camp Nou. You could tell, bro, it felt so different today playing in the Camp Nou than playing in the Montjuic. Not just the atmosphere, but also in the way we're playing. You could see the confidence in the Barcelona players in this game today. You could see the confidence, bro. There's a different kind of mentality when you're in front of the home stadium, the real stadium, right? But what a performance. And now, 3-0. We are now level on points with Real Madrid. They obviously have a game in hand. Elche, y'all know what the job is, okay? Do the job. At the end of the day, win, draw, doesn't matter, bro. We just need to stay on their necks. And now, we look forward to the Champions League, because that is the one that matters. Let's focus now on the Champions League, and let's make sure that we get the dub at Stamford Bridge this midweek, guys. But let me know what you guys think about this game in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, back at the Camp Nou, 3 points, clean sheet. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalonia, and peace. Take care.